Hello friends, welcome to all of you Shiksha 360. Today we have to discuss regarding the chapter number 14 IT part 3rd. And in this session we have to discuss mainly regarding the blockchain, machine learning and artificial intelligence. Clear? Artificial intelligence, machine learning and blockchain technology. So now let's start our discussion regarding that. So in the previous session we have discussed regarding the big data analytics in the banking. Clear? So now here we have to discuss some of the other points regarding what are the major benefits of leveraging big data analytics in the banking. Clear? What are the major benefits? So for all sessions, you can join our YouTube channel, Shiksha 360. So now let's move further. Enhanced fraud detection. Clear? Enhanced fraud detection. So big data allows you to create consumer profiles. Clear? So big data allows you to create consumer profiles that you allow to track transactional activities on an individual level. Clear? So enhanced fraud detection, that is big data allows you to create the consumer profiles that allows you clear consumer profiles that allow you to track the transactional activities on an individual level. Clear? That allow you to track the transactional activities on an individual level. Second one, that is superior risk assessment. When the big data is integrated into the business intelligence systems with the automated analysis features and predictive capabilities, it can raise red lights on the client profiles that are more risky than the others. Like we can say that, like in the banking industry, we have also categorized the customers as per their profiles like low risk, high risk, medium risk. Clear? Similarly, they are saying the same thing here, that is the superior risk management. Clear? That is the superior risk management. So when big data is integrated into the business intelligence systems with automated analysis features and predictive capabilities, so it can raise red lights on the client profiles that are more risky than the others. Third one, that is the increased customer retention. Increased customer retention. Having detailed client profiles at your disposal makes it easier to develop better, long lasting customer interactions that boost the customer retention. Okay. So that is having detail. When we have detailed knowledge or detailed profile of the client, so basically it makes us better to develop better, long lasting customer retention that boost the customer retention. Fourth one, that is the product personalization. Clear? Product personalization. Show your dedication to knowing each unique customer by creating products, services, and other offerings that are suited to their specific needs based on their existing customer profiles. Clear? Based on their existing customer profile. That is under the product personalization. That is show your dedication to knowing each unique customer retention. Clear? To showing knowing each unique customer by creating products, services, and other offerings that are suited to their specific needs based on their existing customer profiles. Clear? That are suited to their specific needs based on their existing customer profiles. Fifth one, that is the streamlined customer feedback. Using big data to sort through feedback and respond in a timely manner, you can stay on top of the customer inquiries, comments, and concerns. Clear? That is proper feedback platform. So these are some of the benefits of big data analytics in the banking industry, that is enhanced fraud detection, superior risk assessment, increased customer retention, product personalization, streamlined customer feedback. Now move to the next one, that is workplace improvement also. Clear? Under that we have one more point, that is the workplace improvement also. So using the big data to monitor the performance indicators, measure employees feedback and business culture. Clear? Measures employee feedback and business culture and quantify overall employee satisfaction. Create an atmosphere. Clear? And quantify overall employee satisfaction to create an atmosphere that your employees look forward to working in. Clear? That your employees look forward to working. So it is a big data analysis in the banking industry. First one, that is fraud and risk and fraud analytics, market analytics, strategic reporting. Clear? Strategic reporting. So big data consists of all three: risk and fraud analysis, marketing analysis, and strategic. Further, that is big data analysis is also helps the banks cope with the processes that requires compliance verification, auditing, and reporting. Clear? So big data analysis is also helps banks cope with the processes that require compliance verification, auditing, and reporting. So this simplifies operations and reduces the overhead cost. Clear? So this simplifies the operations and reduces the overhead cost. Today, people leave feedback on services of a financial institution by using mobile application or on the website and give their opinion on the social networks. Clear? And give their opinion on the social networks to be here. Okay. So big data analysis also helps the banks go with the processes that require compliance verification, auditing, and reporting. So this simplifies the operation and reduces the overhead cost. Today, people leave feedback on the services of a financial institution by using the mobile application or on the website and give their opinion on the social networks. And further, that is give their opinion on the social networks also. So that is regarding the benefits of the big data analytics in the banking. Next one that is regarding the blockchain. Clear? Next one that is regarding the blockchain. So what is that? Blockchain has been a buzzword in the recent years. Clear? Blockchain has been a buzzword in the recent years, which is not surprising considering how it is changing the dynamics of many businesses. Okay. So blockchain has been a buzzword in the recent years, which is not surprising considering how it is changing the dynamics of many businesses. Blockchain technology, it is predicted to transform the way we do the business. Clear? So what is blockchain technology? Basically, blockchain technology, it is predicted to transform the way how we can do our business, not just in the banking industry, but also in the healthcare, government, retail, and other industries. Okay. So blockchain has been a buzzword in the recent years, which is not surprising considering how it is changing the dynamics of the many businesses. Blockchain technology, it is predicted to transform the way. Clear? Basically, it is predicted to transform the way how we have to do our business, not just in the banking industry, but also in the healthcare, government, retail, and other industries also. So what is the meaning of the blockchain here? Blockchain, it is essentially a digital ledger of the transaction. So what is that? It is a digital ledger. So what is blockchain? Blockchain is essentially a digital ledger of the transaction that is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer systems on the blockchain. Clear? That is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer systems on the blockchain. In other words, we can say that blockchain, it is a distributed ledger system. Clear? In other words, we can say that what is blockchain? It is a distributed ledger system which is immutable. It is also a database that stores encrypted blocks of the data. Clear? It is also a database that stores encrypted blocks of the data, then chains them together to form a chronological single source of truth for the data. Okay. In other words, we can say that blockchain, it is a distributed ledger system which is immutable. It is also a database. Clear? It is also a database that stores. Clear? It is also a database that stores encrypted blocks of the data. Clear? That stores encrypted blocks of the data, then chains them together. Clear? Then chains them together to form a chronological single source of truth. Clear? To form a chronological single source of truth for the data. Clear? For the data. So in simple language, what you have to remember that what is a blockchain? Basically, it is a blockchain is a digital ledger of transaction. Clear? It is essentially a digital ledger of transaction that is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer systems on the blockchain. How the blockchain to be works here? Clear? Next point which we have to cover it, that is how the blockchain system to be works here. The technology involves growing collection of records known as blocks that are connected together using the cryptography. Okay. Now here word comes, that is crypto, CRYPTO. Cryptography, which we have already discussed in detail in the chapter number 16. Okay. So you can refer that. So the technology involves growing collection of records known as blocks Okay, records, it is to be available in the blockchain. It is in the form of the blocks that are connected together using the cryptography. Each block includes a cryptographic hash of the previous block. Clear how we have to connect that with the previous block? That is with the help of the cryptographic hash, as well as the timestamp and the transaction date. The timestamp validates that the transaction existed at the time the block was released in order to be included in its hash. Because each block contains information about the one before it, so they form a chain with each new block, reinforcing the ones before it. As a result, blockchains are resistant to data tampering, since one recorded the contents in any one block cannot be changed retrospectively without affecting all subsequent blocks. Clear? As a result, blockchains are resistant to data tampering. Clear? As a result, blockchains are resistant to data tampering, since once recorded, the contents in any one block cannot be changed retrospectively without affecting all subsequent blocks. Clear? Without affecting all subsequent blocks. Okay. So how the blockchain develops? Basically, they are connected with the help of the using cryptography, and how one block with the another, that is with the cryptographic hash, they have further, that is timestamp and the transaction date. Clear? So that we are able to attach them. Clear? In a sequence to get the proper information. Clear? To get the proper information to be here. Further, that is, they are resistant to data tampering. Clear? So whatever the data, it is to be there in that block, we are not able to tamper. Clear? Or we are not able to change easily that. Okay? Because it will change in all the blocks subsequently, because all are interlinked with each other. So for all the complete sessions, you can join our batch. So each transaction, how it will be that this one it is here. So each transaction is logged as a block of data as it occurs. Clear? Each transaction is logged as a block of data as it is occurs. So these transactions demonstrate the movement of an asset, which might be tangible, that is a product, or intangible, a service. So the data block can store any information you want, including who, what, when, where, how much, and even the condition. For example, the temperature of a food shipment. Clear? The temperature of a food shipment. Clear? So each transaction, it is logged as a block of data as it is occurred. Like here it is block 99, block 100, block 101. Hash with the help of the timestamp. Clear? We are able to attach with them. Everything, transaction route, all the things are to be available here. Each block, it is linked to the one that comes before and after it. Clear? So all are to be interlinked. As an asset transfers from one location to another, or ownership changes hands, these blocks form a data chain. Clear? The blocks validate the exact timing and sequence of the transaction. Clear? Further, that is, the blocks validate the exact timing and sequence of the transaction, and they are securely linked together to prevent any block from being edited or inserted between the two existing blocks. Clear? Further, that is, they are securely linked together. Clear? They are securely linked together to prevent any block. Clear? To prevent any block from being edited or inserted between the two existing blocks. Clear? Between the two existing blocks. Third one, transactions are linked in an irreversible chain called a blockchain. Clear? Transactions are linked in a irreversible chain that are to be called as a blockchain. Clear? So each successive block reinforces the prior block verification, and hence the entire blockchain. Clear? So each successive block reinforces the prior block verification, and hence the entire blockchain. So this makes the blockchain tamper evident, providing the critical strength of immutability. Clear? So this makes the blockchain tamper evident, providing the critical strength of immutability. So this eliminates the risk of tampering by a malicious actor and creates a transaction record of transactions for you and other network users. Okay, so this eliminates the risk of tampering by a malicious actor and creates a trusted record of transactions. Clear? And further, that is, it will create a trusted record of transactions for you and other networks, clear, and other networks also. Okay. So transactions are linked in a reversible chain called as a blockchain. Clear? Are linked in a reversible chain called as a blockchain to be here. So any doubt, any query you can ask. So in this way, the blockchain system it is to work here, and definitely you will get questions from that in the examination. Clear on 27 every year. Clear like this year also they will ask 2 to 3 questions on the basis of the blockchain. So you have to be very well aware regarding all these things. Now we have to move to the next point. What are the types of the blockchain? Clear types of the blockchain. In the examination directly, they will ask what are the different types of the blockchain. So now let's discuss. Currently, there are at least 4 types of the blockchain networks. First one that is the public blockchains, private or permissioned blockchains, consortium blockchain, or fourth one that is the hybrid blockchains. Clear? So currently there are at least 4 types of the blockchain networks: public blockchains, private or permissioned blockchain, consortium blockchain, and the hybrid blockchain. So now let's discuss regarding all these blockchains one by one. So public blockchain network. First one that is the public blockchain network. A public blockchain such as a Bitcoin, it is one that anybody can join and participate in. Clear? So what is a public blockchain network? That is a public blockchain such as a Bitcoin. It is one that anybody can join and participate in. The disadvantages may include the need for a large amount of computational power, little or no transaction privacy. Clear? So what are the disadvantages of that? The disadvantage may include the need for a large amount of computational power, little or no transaction privacy. These are the critical concerns for the blockchain enterprise application cases. Okay. So these are the critical concerns for the blockchain enterprise application cases. That is a public blockchain network. That is a public blockchain such as a Bitcoin. It is one that anybody may join and participate in. The disadvantage may include the need for a large amount of computational power, little or no transaction privacy. Clear? Basically with the little or no transaction privacy. These are the critical concerns from the blockchain enterprise application case. Next one that is the after the public, then next one that is the private or permissioned blockchain network. Clear? Private or permissioned blockchain network. So a private blockchain is permissioned blockchain. Clear? This networks, it is like a public blockchain network. It is a peer-to-peer network that is decentralized. However, the network, it is governed by a single organization which controls who is authorized to participate, executes the consensus mechanism, and maintains the shared ledger. Clear? So, however, the network, it is governed by a single organization which controls who is authorized to participate, executes the consensus mechanism, and maintains the shared ledger. And maintains the shared ledger. So, depending upon the use case, this can greatly increase participant trust and confidence. Clear? So depending upon the use case, this can greatly increase the participant trust and confidence. A private blockchain can be run behind a business firewall and even hosted on a company premises. Clear? And even hosted on a company premises. Clear? So here, what is the difference? That is basically in the public blockchain, anyone can participate, but here only the persons who get the permission, they are able to participate under that. Clear? They are able to participate under that. Clear? So this point you have to remember here. So in banking and the financial services, the most common varieties of the blockchain are the public blockchain and the private blockchain. Clear? Most common services are the most common varieties of the blockchain are to be the public blockchain and the private blockchain. Next one, third one, that is the consortium blockchain. Clear? Consortium blockchain. So the upkeep of a blockchain can be shared across multiple companies. So these pre-selected organizations control who can submit transactions and assess the data. Clear? Who can submit the transaction and assess the data. So a consortium blockchain, it is suited for the commercial situation in which all the parties must be authorized and share responsibility for the blockchain. Clear? So what is consortium blockchain? The upkeep of a blockchain can be shared across multiple companies. These pre-selected organizations control who can submit the transactions and assess the data. So a consortium blockchain, it is suited for the commercial situation in which all the parties, clear, a consortium blockchain, it is suited for the commercial situations in which all the parties must be authorized and share the responsibility for the blockchain. Clear? And share the responsibility for the blockchain. So what are the global major players in the blockchain? Clear? First, Microsoft Corporation, IBM, Infosys, Amazon Web Services, Hewlett Packard Enterprise, R3, Intel, Oracle Corporation, SAP, Accenture PLC, and JP Morgan Case and Corporation are some of the major players in the blockchain in banking and financial services limited. Clear? These are some of the major players in the blockchain in the banking and financial services market. Okay. So kindly remember regarding all these three, that is consortium blockchains and the hybrid blockchains, private blockchains and the public blockchains. Now, there are some of the examples of use cases of the blockchain in the banking. So here are few examples how blockchain technology will affect the banking business in the future. First one, that is the acceleration of international transfers. Clear? So blockchain has the potential to improve the efficiency, cost effectiveness, transparency, and the security. Okay. So blockchain has the potential to improve the efficiency, cost effectiveness, transparency, and security of the international transfers and monetary transactions. So money transfers from the one country to another can currently take several days and involve a number of third parties. But each of these parties receive a portion of the transaction proceed, that is a commission. Okay, so this means that by the time the money arrives at its destination, the sender may have lost a significant amount of the money. Clear? So this means that by the time the money arrives at its destination, the sender may have lost a significant amount of money. So blockchain technology enables the faster and simpler peer-to-peer transactions for global corporations as well as the consumers, making them more efficient for the both. Clear? So this means that by the time the money arrives at its destination, the sender may have lost a significant amount of time. So blockchain technology enables the faster and simpler peer-to-peer transactions for global corporations as well as the consumers, making them more efficient for both. Clear? Enables faster and simpler peer-to-peer transactions for global corporations as well as the consumers, making them more efficient for both. Clear? Making them more efficient for both to be there. Acceleration of international transfer. Second one, enhancing security and reducing the fraud. Clear? Enhancing security and reducing the fraud. Because it creates a visible audit trail. Clear? Because it creates a visible audit trail, blockchains can also aid in the fraud prevention. It also includes a lot of redundancies, making it nearly hard to change the data after it has been transmitted to the network. Clear? It also includes a lot of redundancies, making it nearly hard to change the data after it has been transmitted to the network. Because a blockchain network is run by hundreds of computers, there is no single point of failure where hackers might attack and alter the data without leaving a trace. Clear? So because a blockchain network, it is run by hundreds of computers, so there is no single point of failure where hackers might attack and alter the data without leaving a trace. Clear? And alter the data without leaving a trace. So given the present global context of rampant cybercrime and massive ransomware assaults, which can expose sensitive data and lead victims to lose hundreds and thousands of dollars. So this element of blockchain make it extremely essential. Clear? That is, it leads to the enhance in the security and the reduction of the frauds. Third one, that is the lowering the bank and customer cost. Clear? Lowering the bank and the customer cost. So blockchain technology has the ability, clear, blockchain technology has the ability to significantly reduce the financial service cost while simultaneously enhancing the product quality. Clear? So blockchain technology has the ability to significantly reduce the financial services cost while simultaneously enhancing the product quality. Today, financial organizations are looking for the methods to use this technology to overcome the speed and cost constraints. Certain tasks can be automated while using the blockchain. The blockchain is at a distributed database that is secure, transparent, and easy to use. Clear? So the blockchain, what is that? It is a distributed database that is secure, transparent, and easy to use. These characteristics enable the automation of a variety of banking related procedures. For example, payment or issuing loans. Clear? For example, payment or the issuing loans. Okay. That is lowering the bank and customer cost. Fourth one, lowering the risk of human error. Clear? Lowering the risk of human error. So human errors in the accounting or record keeping and reconciliation, according to the various reports, are among the leading sources of the fraud. In terms of the security operations, important cybersecurity vulnerabilities are typically the result of inadvertent human error or the plain neglect. Clear? So human errors in the accounting, record keeping, and reconciliation, according to the various reports, are among the leading sources of the fraud. In terms of the security operations, important cybersecurity vulnerabilities are typically the result of inadvertent human error or plain neglect. So blockchain employs an automated technique to record the transaction that cannot be altered in the future. Clear? To record the transaction that cannot be altered in the future. So by implementing this technology, many manual procedures will be phased out, reducing the human errors, increasing the efficiency, and lowering the impact of the cyber dangers. Okay. So blockchain employs an automated technique to record the transaction that cannot be altered in the future. So by implementing this technology, many manual procedures will be phased out, reducing the human errors, increasing the efficiency, and lowering the impact of the cyber dangers. Clear? And lowering the impact of the cyber dangers to be here. So kindly please remember all these points one by one. First point, that is the acceleration of international transfers. Second one, enhancing security and reducing fraud. Third one, lowering bank and customer cost. Fourth one, lowering the risk of human error. Fifth one, that is making lending easier for the lenders and borrowers. Clear? Making lending easier for the lenders and borrowers. So lending, it is an essential part of the banking business for both the corporates and the retail clients. Maintaining liquidity or the capacity to pay for cash requirements, it is crucial. Clear? So for both the corporate and the retail clients, maintaining liquidity or the capacity to pay for the cash requirements, it is crucial. Furthermore, lending is a source of revenue for the banks. As a result, getting this properly, it is crucial for the banks because transactions will be finalized instantaneously. Blockchain technology will make the lending easier in the long run. This can assist you in avoiding complications such as duplicate spending and defaulting. Clear? So this will can assist you in avoiding complications such as duplicate spending and defaulting. Clear? Such as duplicate spending and defaulting. Sixth one, that is effectively removing middlemen and commissions. So by preserving a record of transaction in a shared ledger, blockchain allows users to trade directly with one another. Clear? So by preserving a record of transaction in a shared ledger, blockchain allows user to trade directly with one another. So this eliminates the need for the intermediaries like stock exchange and banks. So if banks are kept out of the loop, so their stock prices will inevitably suffer. So it is less obvious for the middlemen such as stock exchange, which provides critical services for the trading shares. So they may continue to play a role in providing the liquidity and security, the blockchain-based financial systems, but the days of earning from the broker fees are likely to be numbered with the advent of the blockchain technology. Clear? But the days of earning from the broker fees are likely to be numbered with the advent of the blockchain technology. Clear? So that will be effectively removing the middlemen and the commissions. Clear? So all the processes to be going very frequently and precisely with the help of the blockchain technology. Now, next one, what are the limitations of the blockchain technology? So, whereas the benefits of blockchain technology are transparency, security, efficiency, traceability, auditability, and cost reduction, it is also laced with the some of the limitations. First one, that is scalability. Bitcoin, a blockchain application, it is extremely popular. However, it can only process 7 transactions per second, whereas Hyperledger can process 10,000 and Visa can process 24,000. So with the issue of scalability in mind, the practical application of blockchain becomes more difficult to conceive. Okay, so less number of transactions. Second one, storage. Because blockchain databases are forever retained on all the network nodes, so the issue of storage arises. Clear? So the size of the database will only grow as the number of transactions increases. And there is no way that personal computers can hold endless data that is simply appended. Clear? And there is no way that personal computers can hold the endless data, that is simply amended. Right. Third one, that is the privacy. So data on a public blockchain, it is encrypted and anonymous, that it can be accessible to all the network nodes. Clear? So data on a public blockchain, it is encrypted and anonymous, yet it can be accessible to all the network nodes. So as a result, everyone on the network has legal access to this information. So transactional data could be used to track down the identity of a person in the network, similar to how the web trackers and cookies are routinely used by the businesses. So this demonstrates that blockchain does not protect privacy 100%. Okay. Okay, so data on a public blockchain, it is encrypted and anonymous, yet it can be accessible to all the network nodes. Clear? So it leads to the privacy issue also. Fourth one, that is the regulation. So financially regulator frameworks pose an impediment to blockchain implementation. Blockchain applications will have to define the method for identifying the perpetrator in the event of a fraud, which will be difficult. So other regulatory features of blockchain technology must be established first in order to permit its widespread use. Clear? So other regulatory features of blockchain technology must be established first in order to permit its widespread use. Clear? Must be established first to order in order to permit its widespread use. Clear? So what is the conclusion here regarding that? So despite its shortcoming, blockchain technology has a number of significant advantages and it is undoubtedly stay to here. Although there is a still long way to go before blockchain is generally embraced, many organizations are debating the pros and cons of a blockchain technology. In the coming year, businesses and the government will most certainly experience with the novel applications to discover where the blockchain technology delivers the most valuable. Clear? Most valuable. So blockchain technology, it is penetrating the banking and financial services industry slowly but progressively. It also capable of affecting the overall security of the financial industry. Yeah. So this is a detailed discussion regarding the blockchain. So if anyone has any doubt, any query, you can ask in the comment section. MCQs will be discussed in the group. In the next session, we will discuss regarding the artificial intelligence and the machine learning. All these points we have to cover in the next session. Okay. So thanks to all of you for joining this discussion. Any doubt, any query, you can ask.